Good evening, everyone. We're getting started in a couple minutes. Good evening and welcome to the Crystal Wheel. My name is Reverend Paul Messerle, and I am a high priest for the Cabot Hermetic Temple in Salem, Massachusetts. We are welcoming you here again tonight for the Crystal Wheel meditation. So thank you, and for those of you who are joining us. There we are. Some names are coming in. Wonderful to see you tonight. Thank you for coming. Okay, let me get my sound up so we can just have enough. There we go. So tonight's Crystal Wheel meditation is yellow for success, wealth, and healing. And I think we all can probably vibe that we need some of that tonight. So I'm really happy that I can help you on this meditation to get there. Tonight's meditation was written by Reverend Candy Alice Cabot, who is a high priestess for the Cabot Hermetic Temple. She's been conducting some of the Crystal Wheel meditations along with Reverend Jack Civitarese and myself. And this is our 10th broadcast tonight, if you can believe it or not. So we're so happy that we can continue offering the service to you and offering this journey to the Crystal Wheel above Salem, Massachusetts. So I serve the temple as a mentor for the pre-third degree initiates, as well as I've been working on the PR for the Sabbats for the last 7 years or so. And in that time, we have been able to, again, serve the temple by bringing more people who are on the road to being high priests and high priestesses, and as well as the public relations and getting our information out about our Sabbats. So if you were able to tune in last weekend, we were able to broadcast our Litha Sabbat for Midsummer on Saturday. And I know we had a little bit of some technical errors or difficulties, and that was really, again, we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde, so nothing is unexpected when that happens. But no matter if you couldn't hear, and some people could, but if you couldn't, just watching that Sabbat and the energy and the transfer of power of the sun happening from the O King to the Holly King was just really, really wonderful. And so we're entering into the darker half of the year now. The days are going to start getting shorter. And but if you were able to watch that Sabbat and just feel the energy that happened, it was a really wonderful thing to see. So we hope that you will be able to join us for Lunasa on August 1st. And more information will be coming in later meditations about that. Tonight's meditation, again, we're asking if you could possibly donate $2 to $5 so that we can continue offering these meditations to you. Your money goes directly to the Cabot Hermetic Temple, which is a 501c3. And we're really honored that you can continue to provide us with your donations so that we can provide this service for you. And if you're not yet a member of the Cabot Hermetic Temple, there is a link off to the side where you can click on that. And membership is $30. That's an annual fee. You don't have to be a witch to join the temple. And you'll get a temple patch for joining the temple, as well as an identification card. And you'll also get one of our quarterly newsletters. So, and the last link that you'll see on the side is we've been able to put our designs for the Cabot Hermetic Temple and Lori Cabot's crest for the Cabot tradition onto the Society 6 website, so we can offer those things to you on apparel and items for your home. So if you would like to donate or get your items there, any proceeds that you get from your Society 6 purchase will go to the Cabot Hermetic Temple. So we're still practicing physical distancing. Again, for the foreseeable future, it looks like probably at least through Samhain, we're going to be offering our Sabbats online through Facebook Live. And one of the things also is that we really are honored to do is provide these crystal wheel meditations so that if you need healing, or that if you need solace, if you need some respite or some time to just get away from what's happening in your world and get to a place of ethereal clarity, that's what the crystal wheel is really meant to do. So off to the side, if you want to put the name for a person who needs a healing intention, or who needs that solace, who needs that clarity, then you can put their name there and their city or state and their age. And we will go through and make sure that every single person whose name is put on the wheel tonight will be able to get healing energy directed to them from the universal mind. We will channel that. And again, tonight's color is yellow, again, for success and wealth and healing. So if you have a person that needs an intention, even if it's yourself, go ahead and put that off to the side. And then during the meditation tonight, I'll make sure that we direct some energy to those names. The color yellow will be at the wheel for the entire week. So if tonight's meditation was successful for you and you'd still like to go back to the crystal wheel, you can watch this replay of this broadcast for the entire week, and the color yellow is projected onto those ethereal crystals that are floating above Salem. Last week, we talked about Mercury retrograde, that we were moving into a place where it looked like the planet Mercury was moving away from the Earth. And again, whenever we have planetary retrogrades, of which we're in 5, right up to tonight, when those happen, we get the dark shadow side or the obverse side of what that planetary intention may be. So for Mercury, you might have been encountering some communication errors, or you might have had some technological difficulties. I know I have. It's been a very challenging week. I really needed to be here tonight because Tuesday, I don't know about anyone else, but Tuesday just happened to be a very, very strong Mercury retrograde day for me. If you had one, you can pop it off to the side and just let us know if you're dealing with anything or having any issues at all. But Wednesday, everything kind of cleared up. Tuesday was really, it came through very, very solid and very, very heavy. So particularly for me, it was speaking, not being able to find the words that I needed to say, or typing, not being able to type the words that I needed to type properly. So just know that you're not alone if those things ever happen to you. Remember, Mercury retrograde is about slowing down. It's about not moving forward quickly. It's about taking time and reflecting, cleaning up any business from the past, reorganizing, dealing with unfinished projects. That's really what it's about. And again, we always try to caution people about major purchases or signing contracts during that time. Mercury retrograde will go until July 18th, and then it turns and goes direct again, where it will appear in its orbit that it's coming back towards the planet Earth, and things should kind of calm and rectify themselves. We also had a solar eclipse that happened over on the summer solstice weekend. And again, that eclipse was about revealing something. Last week we talked about that revelation, that maybe something could be shown to you or revealed to you or made known to you. And so maybe that happened for you. Remember, anytime something happens where you get these moments of clarity, right? There's aha moments that we have. You also want to make sure that you send out gratitude, right? Gratitude to the universe begets gratitude. And anything that we send out, remember, as witches, comes back 3 times. So if you send out gratitude with that pure intention, then hopefully those things will come back to you and you'll find that repeated or reflected back to you in your everyday life. So hopefully that happened for you. Good news on the retrograde front is today, June 25th, sorry. See, Venus has gone direct. Venus has been in retrograde for the last 2.5 months. So people have been dealing with heartaches and disappointments and emotional upheavals, longing, loss, even relationship chaos. And so that all should now start to turn. We should have a little bit of a change, and maybe relationships are going to be more future driven now. Money's going to start flowing in, right? Venus, the planet Venus in her green color context is about money. So maybe with that paired with the intention tonight of the yellow light coming from the universal mind for success and wealth, will hopefully put some success in your pockets and help you move forward. And remember, anytime we do this, anytime we send out these intentions or we request to channel this energy, it's for the good of all. It's not for the good of one or the good of me or the good of I. It's for the good of all. So we want to be mindful of that. So again, Venus has gone direct June 25th today. And one more thing to just be mindful of, June 27th, Mars is exiting Pisces. Again, very emotional, very feeling sign, and moving into Aries, which is about initiating action, new beginnings, very, very powerful. And typically Mars stays in its retrograde, or Mars stays in a house, a planetary house or an astrological sign for about 6 weeks. But because Mars is in retrograde now, we're going to have that for probably the rest of the year. So just be mindful that that energy is going to be very forceful, very driven, but you can make that energy work towards the betterment of your life. I know that the last couple of meditations I've been talking about astrology, and we do really need to recognize that we are working in communion with the planets. So a lot of information you'll find on Lord Cabot's Book of Shadows 282. Again, Lord Cabot's book, if you would like to request to purchase a signed copy, you can contact Enchanted of Salem. And hopefully Lori would be able to get a signature on her Book of Shadows for you. If you'd like to order just a copy through Amazon, you're welcome to do that too. But it's a really fantastic resource for witches and even non-witches, just to see the science of how we proceed forward with our daily lives and how we integrate magic into our daily lives. So we've got about 4 minutes left before we start traveling to the crystal wheel. So a couple of things to remind you of. Reminder that you need to be seated in a chair with your back against something nice and firm to give you some support. Feet on the floor, uncrossed legs. If you've got a crystal, right, hold that in your left hand. This is your receptive hand, and you'll be pulling energy in, right, pulling that universal light energy in, transferring it through your body. And again, if you need to direct that light out, you can direct it out through your right hand. But that crystal is an amplifier, and that's going to help bring that light into your body. So that's basically that. Traveling to the wheel is an instantaneous process. Remember, through alpha, through the countdown of quieting our mind into the alpha states, right, we're able to send and project our mind through light, through our pineal glands, to Salem, Massachusetts. And since light travels at 186,000 miles a second, you can be at Salem instantaneously. Remember, when you go to Salem, right, there's no physical wheel that's there. It's an astral construct. It's basically in the ethereal realm, floating above Salem, Massachusetts, 700 feet above Salem. And so when you get to the wheel and you see the crystals, right, you can step on them. It will be safe for you to do so. The color you'll be able to feel, see. It's a sensory experience when you go. And when it's time to come back, we want to make sure that we give ourselves total health clearance, right? So again, that's taking your hand over your head, down in front of your face, chest to your solar plexus, push away, and any incorrect energies that are in your etheric field will be cleansed, neutralized, and removed, right? So we always want to make sure when we come back from alpha that we give ourselves total health clearance. So with that, we're going to get ready to travel. We've got a minute left. We want to make sure that we're all kind of traveling at the same time. Cabots and non-Cabots alike are tuning in to the crystal wheel from all across the planet right now. So we're living in a fantastic and a marvelous age where we can technologically do this, where we can all come together as one in this space and then meet etherically at the crystal wheel. And, you know, to commune there, to get energy there, to get healing and solace there, to get clarity, and then to come back and then to use that energy for the next week until we meet again. Right? So again, if you have any names before we begin, this is your opportunity to put your name or the name of a loved one who needs healing. You don't have to say why, right? City, states, and their age, and then we can direct that healing energy to those people. And again, if you have any other specific questions, you can go ahead and put them off to the side, and hopefully we'll get them answered for you. It may not be during this specific time, but we'll make sure that we address them, and you can check back on the feed to see if your question was answered. So we're going to get started, right? So get comfortable, and I'm going to pull up the meditation. So pardon me for a moment. Here we go. Get your crystal ready. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Tonight's crystal wheel meditation is yellow for success, wealth, and healing. Find yourself in a comfortable position. Perhaps you have a place that connects you to your personal empowerment. As you center yourself and we drop into alpha, envision yourself in this space. Place your palms upright in your lap with your feet resting on the floor. For this meditation, you may cleanse a citrine to be charged in your hand during this meditation. Afterwards, you may carry the stone on your left side of your body or place it where it is in a poignant location in your home or workplace. Citrine is an excellent stone for all three of our intentions this week. Take a few moments to release the tensions and the concerns of your day. On the screen of your mind, see the number 7 and see the color red. The number 6 is orange. 5 is yellow. 4 is green. 3 is blue. 2 is indigo. 1 is orchid. Counting you down further now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are now at alpha level, where all that you see and do is correct and for the good of all, and this is so. Visualize your personal space and take a few moments there. Take in all the welcomed emotions and self-esteem that reside in your special place. Know that this feeling will aid you on the wheel in helping to heal others, as well as to help you in your own successes on your life's journey. Take a few inhalations, and as you do, feel yourself becoming grounded and perfectly healthy, energized, and focused. In your mind's eye, rise from your seat now, walk to the door, and step outside. You feel the coolness of the evening on your skin, filled with good health and success. First you see, and then you step into a yellow glow that pulses and surrounds your entire body with courage and determination. Your gaze moves upwards, and as it does, you begin to slowly ascend up to the crystal wheel, 700 feet above the tiny village of Salem, Massachusetts. As you gain momentum, you feel the air against your face, allowing it to fill your lungs and body with the empowering yellow glow. You reach the wheel now, feeling energized, full of optimism and vitality. As you glance down, you see the harbor of Salem. You come to rest on an enormous yellow wheel of crystals. Gently, you are placed onto it. You are surrounded and safe in a beautiful yellow orb that seems to radiate not only from the wheel, but from far within. The energy coming from both sources is powerful, healing, and motivational. You feel all of your health issues drain from your body into the wheel. With each breath you take, your confidence grows, and you know that you will reach your goals and succeed. Ponder your life's goals, any financial issues that you may have, successes that you're striving for. See the end result of these goals and not how you will achieve them, making certain that they are correct and for the good of all. Notice others who are joining you on the wheel. We are all here for a common purpose tonight and support each other in our witch and healing community. You see and feel their energies joining with the crystals as well, and their orbs become visible to you. As we are all present for the same purpose, our energies join forces and pulsate with the beautiful yellow crystals. You are safe, warm, and relaxed, and prepared to help others as well as yourself. If you can offer solace, start by envisioning the names on the crystal wheel list, and then anyone you know that may need this yellow light of health, success, and wealth. We now begin our 15-minute meditation. Take the next few moments to complete your work here. Again, take the next few moments to complete your work here on the wheel. As we are nearing the end of our time on this beautiful yellow crystal wheel, feel the warmth you are receiving from those around you and from the yellow light energy. Settle back into yourself, focusing on success, wealth, and healing. Say goodbye to those that you've met tonight. As your energies separate, absorb the yellow glow into your entire body. Become conscious of the feelings in your body. Let this feeling completely fill you up. Take a deep breath and feel yourself lift off the crystals and descend back down to the ground, returning to grounding earth filled with positivity. Return to where you were sitting and focus on all that you have taken in and learned on your journey. Again, settle back into your body and give yourself total health clearance by placing your right palm face down over the top of your head, moving it over your face, solar plexus, and stomach, pushing it outward and away from your body, and I'm counting you up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slowly open your eyes. And welcome back, everyone. This was a very intense night on the wheel. There was a lot of really radiant energy, and my crystal is pulsing right now, like literally vibrating right now. I mean, to where I can feel that pulse of the yellow wheel still happening. The crystal that I used tonight is actually one that was charged from Lord Cabot's main battery crystal that was charged at a crystal wheel back in 2009. And I've been working with it in my crystal wheel meditations and with my magic ever since. And tonight it's very hot and it's got a lot of pulsing energy. So you might have experienced that with your crystals as well. If you did, let us know. Give us some feedback off to the side. But again, I went through the whole list twice and made sure that every name that was put on the list tonight got a lot of radiant, yellow, successful, and wealthy energy. So hopefully you'll find that manifesting in your life in the next week. And again, if you have enjoyed your time tonight, if you have felt something, if you felt that this was a worthwhile experience for you, if you can possibly donate $2 to $5 at the link off to the side, we would really, really appreciate your donation, again, going to our nonprofit. And if you still want to become a member of the Cabot Hermetic Temple and haven't done so yet, there's a link to do that for $30. And again, the last link is for our Society 6 website, in which you can purchase Cabot-related apparel and household items that either have our temple sigil or the Cabot crest from the Cabot tradition. And all of the proceeds, again, go to the temple. So you're getting a Cabot product that you can wear proudly and let people know that you are either a Cabot witch or support the Cabot witches or the Cabot Hermetic Temple, and do a little good at the same time. So again, my name is Reverend Paul Messerle, and I'm very honored to have been able to be your guide tonight to the crystal wheel to see the color yellow. And we'll be meeting again very soon. Again, watch our posts for more Facebook Live posts. I know that Reverend Jack is going to be back, so we will be back in I think in July, and but maybe before. We'll have to just check. And but at any event, kudos and shout outs to Reverend Jack, who's putting all of our information together about the wheel and posting them weekly and doing our posts so that you can get the meditation, and you can also send those invites out to other Facebook members and friends. So thank you, Jack. It's so appreciated, and I'm so honored to be able to serve the temple with you. Right. With that, I'm going to bid you all a wonderful Thursday evening. And until we see one another on the crystal wheel again, I'm going to bid you good nights. Blessings to all of you, and we'll see you again.